Most self-improvement content starts by telling you what is wrong with you. This one is different because there is a very good chance that you are significantly stronger than you give yourself credit for. And the reason you do not see it is not because the strength is not there. It is because mental strength does not always look the way people expect it to. It does not always look like someone who never struggles. It does not always look like someone who never doubts. It often looks like something much quieter, much less dramatic. And because it is quiet, most people walk right past it without recognizing it for what it is. So before you spend another day convinced that you are not strong enough, not disciplined enough, not resilient enough, I want you to check 7 things. Sign 1. You feel the discomfort, but you do it anyway. Most people think mental strength means not feeling afraid, not feeling anxious, not feeling resistance before something difficult. That is not what it means. Mental strength is not the absence of those feelings. It is the ability to feel them completely and move forward anyway. If you have ever started something while scared, if you have ever had a hard conversation while uncomfortable, if you have ever kept going while every part of you wanted to stop, that is not small. That is the definition of strength. Sign 2, you question yourself. This sounds counterintuitive, but the people who never question themselves are not the strong ones. They are the ones who have stopped growing. Real psychological strength includes the capacity for honest self-examination. The willingness to ask, was I wrong here? Could I have done this better? What am I not seeing? If you do this regularly, even when it is uncomfortable, you are demonstrating a kind of cognitive courage that most people avoid entirely. Sign 3. You have survived things that were supposed to break you. Not perfectly, not without scars, but you are here. You got through the period that felt unsurvivable. You navigated the loss, the failure, the collapse of something you counted on. And you came out the other side still functioning, still trying, still showing up. People who have been through genuine difficulty and kept going tend to severely underestimate how much that required of them. They say things like, I had no choice, but they did. There is always a choice. They just kept choosing forward. That is a sign. Sign 4. You can sit with uncertainty without needing to resolve it immediately. This one is rare. The human brain is wired to hate uncertainty. It creates anxiety. It demands resolution. It pushes for closure even when closure is not available. Weak thinking closes questions prematurely, picks an answer, any answer, just to stop the discomfort. Strong thinking can hold a question open, can sit with, I do not know yet, can resist the pressure to decide before there is enough information. If you are someone who can genuinely tolerate not knowing, who can function and even think clearly while something important is still unresolved, that is a capacity most people have never developed. Sign 5. You know when to ask for help. This gets misread as weakness so often that it is worth saying clearly. Knowing when you need support and being willing to seek it is not a failure of self-sufficiency. It is a sign of accurate self-assessment. People who cannot ask for help are not strong. They are afraid of being seen as incapable, afraid of vulnerability. Real strength knows its own limits. It knows the difference between a weight it can carry alone and a weight that needs more hands. If you have ever asked for help when your pride told you not to, you demonstrated something most people in that situation cannot. Sign 6. You do not need external validation to keep going. Not completely, at least. You might like encouragement. You might appreciate recognition. But if you can continue working on something that matters to you when nobody is acknowledging it, when nobody is watching, when there is no feedback for weeks or months, that is a significant indicator of internal motivation. The people who only move when they are being praised are not in control of their own lives. The people who can sustain effort in the silence are. Sign 7. You are still trying to grow. The fact that you are watching content like this, the fact that you are asking questions about yourself, the fact that you have not stopped, that you have not decided you are finished, fixed, or beyond improvement, that you are still willing to examine your own patterns, challenge your own assumptions, and put in the work of becoming more than you currently are. That is not nothing, that is everything. Because the people who stop trying to grow are the ones who have genuinely given up, and you have not given up. Here is what I want you to understand. Mental strength is not measured by the absence of struggle. It is measured by what you do inside the struggle. And if you recognize yourself in any of these signs, even partially, you are carrying more than you realize. The journey ahead does not require a different, stronger version of you. It requires you to start trusting the strength that is already there. And I am rooting for you, even from afar.